What's going on, Sagittarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your mid-month reading for the month of February, and it is kind of late, so sorry about the delay. Sagittarius, I was trying to make my way around to you guys, but being kind of backed up with readings. Nevertheless, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone that watches this, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Sagittarius. All right, we're going to be looking into your present spread. This is also going to be your main storyline that we're looking into first. After that, we're going into your futuristic energy on the left side right here, which will also be your supporting details. And then in the end, we're wrapping it up with your fairy card. You guys have the Emperor. All right. If you're brand new to the channel and you don't already follow me on IG, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. And if you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can book those through the details that are in the description of the video. The drop down arrow will give you all the directions there. All right, let's do this, Sagittarius. So we're going to be jumping into the crowning of your reading first. You guys have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. So I am feeling that there is going to be a lot of powerful, motivational, inspirational energy that is coming in for Sagittarius through the end of February going into March. Even though we are in a Mercury retrograde, there is still a lot of force behind this energy with you guys having two Ace of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to be coming up with some sort of win. You're coming up with some sort of good news that's coming in for you guys, some sort of push from the universe, just kind of letting you guys know that you do have help in the unseen realms. You do have, you know, the universe, your spirit guides, God that is on your side with the Ace of Wands. Whenever I see those twice, this is like a double whammy of energy that comes in that's giving you the motivation you need to do something in life that maybe you haven't been envisioning for a while. This is talking about the creative aspect or spiritual side of yourself, right? So some of you guys could be having ideas that are coming in. You could have downloads that are coming in. Just this creative push to create something, build something, you know, put more work into something that maybe you've already been working on, whether that's a business, a creative project, a job, a career, whatever that could be, a relationship. But you guys have this double whammy, this double hit of Ace of Wands energy, fiery, passionate energy, which does match the Sagittarius energy because you guys definitely are a fiery, passionate sign, right? So I am seeing that there is the downloads that will come in could also be in the form of activations. This could be some trigger points for some of you guys that are kind of like activating something inside of you to make a movement or to create momentum, to take action in a certain area. But I see that once this action kind of gets moving, once you start to take the steps towards some of these goals, that the momentum is going to be so quick, so sped up that it's going to be hard for you to slow down. It's going to be hard for you to be distracted, right? It's going to be hard for a lot of things to get in your way or to detour what you're looking at. So if you haven't been feeling the push, if you haven't been feeling the inspiration, the motivation to kind of take action on something, I feel like this is definitely coming in for you at the end of February. All right. Below that, we have the Nine of Cups clarified with the Sun card. So this is wish fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment that's coming in. This is some type of emotional satisfaction, some contentment that you guys are seeing, maybe because you are choosing to take some steps, to take some action towards something, right? Or you guys could just definitely be seeing that the sun is coming out after a long period of having no sun, right? After a long period of being in the moon energy, of having no clarity, right? Not being totally aware of what was happening in your life, not seeing the end of the tunnel or the light at the end of the tunnel, right? The Nine of Cups matching the Sun card does talk about you guys seeing a glimpse of positive things that are coming towards you, right? You seeing that something is uncovering, that all of your work hasn't been in vain, that everything doesn't stay dark or cloudy all of the time, right? That It doesn't have to always be a negative experience in life. So you're getting some positivity that's coming in, right? Whether this is coming internally because you have the Ace of Wands energy, or externally, right? There could be something being uncovered. You're just starting to see like, wait a minute, like things are kind of looking up, right? We're coming out of winter, going into spring. And this sun energy is almost representing that, right? Like how it feels for you to be in winter for 3 months, right? And not see a lot of sunshine. You're dealing with the cold, depending on where you are. You're dealing with the harsher elements, right? It's not a real happy time that most people experience in the winter, to be honest, depending on where you live. But whenever springtime starts to hit and the sun starts to shine a little bit brighter, it gets a little bit warmer. You start to see the leaves, bloom, the flowers bloom. Everything starts to buzz a little bit. And I feel like this is what's happening maybe externally or internally with you, Sagittarius. You're starting to see that, wait a minute, like you walk outside and see that, some of your flowers are budding in your garden, right? And this could be symbolic or literally, but there are going to be some signals to let you know like that something is about to take a turn, right? You're turning the corner and seeing some more positivity, some greater things coming your way. You're a lot more optimistic once this energy hits you, right? And so I feel like this could be the thing that is making you want to take action, because you're feeling a lighter energy. You're feeling positive. You're having a better outlook for your future, for what you've been trying to envision, right? You're feeling like the weightiness, the shadow, the darkness is kind of lifting. And now you're like, okay, wait a minute, like I can take action on these things. It's not as bad as it seemed, right? It's not as harsh as I kind of thought it was. Like it's feeling warmer, right? It's getting hotter. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling lighter. I'm feeling more happier. So this, for some of you guys, this could just have something to do with the seasons changing, right? And that could be all you needed to kind of like push you into taking action, into being more lighter, being more optimistic, more positive about your life. But for other people, this is something that's coming in, right? It could be a message. It could be some type of win that you get, like I said, or something that's uncovered to you that maybe you were not seeing before, that makes you feel like, oh wow, like there is hope in life. There is hope on this journey and on this path. I am seeing some things come together, right? So we'll get deeper into the cards to see exactly what this is, but I know that this energy is coming towards you. Now over here we have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords. So the Knight and the Nine. But both of these are swords energies. This is logical thinking, communication. This could be a message that's coming your way, maybe from somebody. It possibly could be an air sign, the Knight of Swords here. But whoever this is, they could be the one that's really feeling a lot of anxiety or fear or doubt or negative type of energy around them. This may be somebody that wants to communicate something that is pertaining to you or something in connection to you, because they can't sleep until they communicate this. They can't rest, right? They're kind of in this place of discomfort, of uneasiness, until they bring in some information that maybe you could have been waiting on with the Nine of Cups. So this doesn't have to be something that's romantic, but for some of you guys, it probably is something romantic. Maybe somebody that is stressed out about how they did you. Because this is a knight, though, I don't feel like you guys have a lot of history with this person, because it's not a king. So this may be something that just could have been a false start, something that didn't get a lot of traction. It didn't have a lot of history that happened with it, right? Maybe because of some external influences, whatever could have been happening. But with this Knight of Swords, this person seems like they want to come in now. They feel like the time is right. They feel like they can't rest, they can't sleep, they can't do regular things in life without thinking about coming into you or sharing some type of communication or message with you. So they're coming in pretty hot and fast, right? And this may be the message that some of you guys are feeling emotional fulfillment from. This may be the thing that changes the way that you've been looking at your personal life and not seeing things come through, not seeing things come into fruition. This may be that thing that kind of just makes you flip the script and be like, wait a minute, like there are good things happening for me. There are some things that are happening, for my good. With the Knight of Swords, this could also just be a message or information that comes in from something else, an organization, a job, or career for some of you guys. And maybe it is something that you have been worried about, that you are not going to receive this message or this information that maybe you've been waiting for. But you get the message and it does come through. It is coming through, Sagittarius, which is why you have the Nine of Cups, which is why you have the Sun card, which is why you have two Aces of Wands. All right, so this is movement. This is speed. This is passion. Somebody is coming through to let you know something, or you're getting some type of email, text message, phone call that brings you out of the Nine of Swords very quickly with some type of good news. I wish I knew exactly what it was, but this is a general reading. Maybe we'll get more information. Now we have the Sun card again clarified with the Two of Wands. So once again, we have this Sun energy, this happiness, this enjoyment, this fulfillment, this positive outlook on life, this clarity that comes in, right? Your perception is changing. Things are getting lighter. You're feeling like you have something to look forward to. This is what the Sun is all about. This is also a time of growth and fertility. So with the Two of Wands, maybe there's a decision here that you have to make, or this is a new direction that you see yourself heading in, and you're leaving something else behind. You're leaving something that maybe you have been doing behind, and you're seeing that you have more fulfillment in a new direction, on a new path, maybe doing something new with the Two of Wands. But you could still be in that process of deciding whether this new thing is better for you than the old thing. Whatever it is that is ahead of you, though, whatever is new and fresh, this is the thing that is connected to the Sun, that's connected to this positivity, to this emotional fulfillment. So I do feel like you are going to be taking this new direction with the Two of Wands, choosing to walk through this open door or this portal to find your happiness, to follow your bliss. All right. Over here, we do have the Tower card clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. So there could have definitely been something in the past that has fell down for you, Sagittarius, that has crumbled or come to an end. Something that was surprising or caught you off guard a little bit. Could have fell apart. But what I'm getting is that you fell on your feet, though. So this could have been a tower where it was a couple of people in this tower. This could have just been you and another person, right? And something fell apart. For some of you guys, it could have been a relationship. It could have been a connection, but it fell. It wasn't built on a firm foundation. It wasn't meant to last. So it came tumbling down, but you fell on a bunch of money, right? Ten of Pentacles is almost like that rap that Jay-Z said back in the day. He said, such dummies, even if I fail, I land on a bunch of money. Some of you Sagittarius are falling, but you're landing on a bunch of money with the Ten of Pentacles. So something that you felt could have been negative, or something that seemed like it was very scary, or it was falling apart and it was going to create devastation in your life, really was the blessing in disguise to bring more abundance, to bring more financial stability, to bring material wealth into your life, to bring this sort of security in all areas of life with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is very positive energy that you are kind of walking into, maybe after dealing with this tower moment, this surprise ending, or this shock that came in. For some of you guys, it could have just been an epiphany that you had that kind of just woke you up like, wow, wait a minute. There is, some abundance that is open to me. There is some fulfillment that is coming into me, right? So what I do feel for some of you guys is that with the Knight of Swords coming in, bringing this information, this could be the thing that is shocking you, because I feel like some of you guys have been waiting for some positive news, waiting for something to open up to you, and now you get this information. It comes in and it's shocking, but it's bringing you this abundance with the Ten of Pentacles. It's bringing this growth. It's bringing material wealth and stability in with it. So it's almost catching you off guard because, like I said, I feel like a lot of Sagittarius may have been feeling more in the moon energy, that unknowing energy, not knowing what's around the corner, not believing that something good is coming your way. But now all of these blessings are kind of just being showered on you. All this positive energy is hitting you and you're like, oh, wow. Ten of Pentacles. So you're coming from out of this worrying type of energy with the Nine of Swords. And there's nothing around you but great energy, sunshine, positivity, blessings, all right? So let's go into your positive energy and see what else is happening. We do have the Queen of Swords. The Three of Pentacles is here. The Seven of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands. All right, so with the Queen of Swords, it's clarified by the Ten of Wands. So some of you guys, like I said, are completing maybe a certain cycle or completing something that has ended that may have come as a surprise. And you could be taking on the Queen of Swords energy when it comes down to that, just closing something out, no longer wanting to kind of be in this place of feeling burdened, of feeling overweighted, having too much on your plate, feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulder. So there's something that you're cutting out of your life that has been making you feel very burdensome, very negative about life, making you think that there is nothing for you to look forward to. You're going to be cutting someone or some environment out of your life and choosing to walk in a new direction with this Queen of Swords energy. You could also be looking at things very logically, very direct about your communication, and seeing things for what they really are instead of kind of seeing the illusion of the situation. So there is a level of being grounded that's coming into this equation that's causing you to cut something out, to leave something behind. Maybe this is the tower that has fell. All right, with the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Empress energy, some of you guys could be walking into new collaborations with other people. You could be walking into new careers or businesses, new creative projects where you are taking a leadership role, where everyone is kind of looking towards you or looking up to you as the leader, to determine, the direction that this ship will head in. You're also taking on this Empress energy, so I do feel like you are very attractive at this time. You are somebody that is kind of, you're gaining a lot of attention right now. Probably because of the moves that you're making, that you're going to start to take action on. You're feeling this drive, this momentum, right? So you're going to start to make moves and you're rising above your peers. Maybe at work, or maybe whatever it is that you do for your business or you do for your craft. You're starting to rise above your peers and people are seeing you as somebody who knows a lot, right? With the Empress energy. Attractive, creative, spiritual, nurturing, right? Somebody who is very practical, but somebody who is a manifester. So you're attracting this success to you and people are noticing your success, moving into your future. All right, the Seven of Wands here is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be something that you're probably in defense to. Possibly this could be an earth sign, somebody here that maybe is in your energy and you feel like you have to be on the defense with. Now, if you are rising, if you are kind of taking on this role of leadership, if you are garnering this much attention, then you may have some enemies too. And so there may be an earth sign that is in the vicinity that maybe doesn't like that you're being elevated, that you're being promoted, that you are rising and garnering a lot of attention. And they may be somebody that you feel like you have to be on guard about, because maybe they're not one of these people that are giving you recognition, that are noticing what you're doing, and they're trying to maybe keep you boxed in or pretend that you are not being promoted in a certain way that you are. So you're feeling like you may start to create some distance around this earth sign. Now it could be one of your friends, it could be a coworker, it could be somebody that does have a certain level of closeness to you, but I don't know, I'm sensing that there may be some jealousy with this person. So you're feeling like you have to watch out for them, you have to defend yourself. This person also could be coming in with an attack. So maybe something for you to keep your eyes open about. A lot of times when we get a certain level of success and we do have a certain level of attention that comes with that, there are people that can be jealous. And those people a lot of times are closest to you. So watch your back, Sagittarius. Now, to end it, we have the Knight of Wands clarified with the Eight of Swords. So Knight of Wands energy could be a fire sign that is wanting to come in, maybe to express some sort of passion. But I feel like this is you, right? I feel like in the end, you're going to be releasing yourself from this constrictive energy that the Eight of Swords talks about, this self-sabotage, this feeling of being stuck or being tied into one position in life and not having other opportunities, this feeling of believing that, there is scarcity in the world and not abundance, and that you only had one shot or one opportunity and that didn't work out and now you're just stuck. So I feel like you're going to be escaping from this box that maybe you created for yourself through your own thoughts, your beliefs, your limiting self-programming, and you're kind of going to be unlocking this box and getting back out into the elements, getting back out into this momentum of life, this flow of life, feeling more inspired to move forward to the next stop on the path, instead of thinking about the disappointments, thinking about what won't work out, what didn't work out, what could happen, getting stuck in your head. A lot of Sagittarius are taking action and getting more so into your body, into the 3D realm, and making some things come into fruition, manifesting things yourself. So this is some great energy, and I love Sagittarius readings always because it's always inspirational for some reason. You guys also have the Emperor card that popped up for your fairy card. I don't think you can see that on camera. It says, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Like I said, some of you guys are definitely stepping into some sort of leadership role, right? Whether you're doing this in the Empress energy or the Emperor energy, you're definitely evolving and being promoted to this place of recognition, that people see what you're doing, how you're doing it, that you are making strides, that you are kind of winning in the lane that you have, right? So once again, it says, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but passionate leader. So you may be in the process of organizing some new projects, organizing how you're going to continue to be successful, but you are taking action. And that's one of the biggest things that I do see in your reading. Just so you can check out that image a little bit. This is somebody that is kind of hard at work, that is harnessing their creative abilities, right? That is harnessing their manifestation abilities at the same time, and taking control, taking their power back. All right, Sagittarius, so hopefully that resonated with you. I'm ending it there. If it did resonate, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. I will see you guys in the next reading.